Hey everybody, what's up? And welcome to it. This is Musical Excursion. My name is Tando Mash in the Flash, Tando the Wave, whatever you want to call it, man. And I'm not alone, obviously, in the studio. I'm with
Kevin Carl Smith, you're most with the host. And yes, you heard that right, you're most with the host. And also we here with...
And over here we've got Mfana Gasianda, Mr. Mbata, Abafogazane Betianga Mahlahla, Amahlihla Tiangengkom, Shanum Tienda Visitimpa. Thank you guys for having me. And if I might say, thank God. Didn't know, yes, finally, about Melodies podcast, young mamela, guys, let's have some Maskandi up in this.
Oh, this was your idea?
Yeah, POJ, some Kizani, I mean.
Right.
Let me tell you guys, right? Couple of months ago, I think on the 8th of January, there was Love Movement happening at Ketchup Zone here in Tutuza, right?
Yeah.
And they had invited this Kuzani guy, right?
Okay.
There were so many performances.
Yeah.
But nobody killed their performance like Kuzani, guys. It was crazy.
Yeah.
The crowd went crazy. When this song played, I think I have a video.
All right.
When this song played, I went crazy. Everybody went crazy. It was, guys, it was
Big C, no big C.
This year?
This year, on the 8th of January, yeah.
January. Oh, that was the first one, yeah?
That was the second one.
What?
Yeah, that was the second Love Movement, I think.
Ever?
I think ever, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So yeah, Sianda, how's your week been?
The week, it's been flowing like the waters, you know what I mean? Just happy to be alive.
Of course.
Just this week was at a young protest by some NGO by the name of Outer. We were at a Joburg High Court.
You had a toy.
Yeah, we had a toy.
What were you toying for?
Just about the whistleblower issue, just to protest really, to urge the government to protect our whistleblowers. I don't know if you guys have heard, but there was a lady. We were going for a trial of the people that murdered her, Obabita Diokran. So she's just the lady to summarize pretty much. It's a lady that busted or obveze sobala indaba or the corruption that was happening in the health department during the PPP scandal thing. Yeah. So she's the lady that brought it to light. Okay. Pretty much. So yeah, we're just protesting about that, You must lock these guys up, prosecute them.
You must knock them up.
I think I
must lock them up.
You must lock them up.
Must be locked up, these guys.
Oh, lock up.
How? What do you mean? Lock up. Lock up. What? Knock up.
Knock up.
Hi, what? Hey, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. Can't be talking about knocking up on Sunday. Yeah, like what?
It's a gift from God.
Exactly. But yeah, just to urge the government, put stricter regulations, just do more to protect people that actually tell or show us the corrupt activities happening in the republic. So yeah, man.
That's a patriotic thing, actually.
That was a very patriotic. Big shout out to you and that NGO. You said you were the
Outer, the organization and taxi people.
Not the innies.
No, not the innies, the outers. Yes, the outers. Hey, what you doing now? Stop it. I like it. What a fudge.
So Kevin, how was your week? What did you get up to?
My week was just work. And then my weekend I had a tournament. Oh my god. I had a tournament in Campton Park.
Yeah.
Okay. And how was that, man? How was that?
It was fun, dude. It was so fun. It didn't feel like I was there for the whole day, man. It just flew past, It was a sevens tournament.
Just flew past.
Yeah, just 1 minute it was here and the next it was gone. Hey,
Exactly. It was amazing.
Oh, yeah, bro. Then how's Yaku and them, eh? Yeah. Hey, tackle the boys there.
I didn't even get the chance to, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't get much game time because it's sevens.
Oh yes.
So everyone needs to get a chance. It's like rolling subs.
Oh, okay.
So basically, you get in there for like a minute or so. And So I didn't really get, but I was just happy to be there.
Of course.
Okay.
And
all right. And Tando, how was your week?
I don't even remember what happened this week.
Wait.
But it was okay, man. Like, I had an okay week. There's nothing major that happened except this. I'm very happy to come to the studio today to watch the team grow as much as it is growing right now. The podcast itself is growing, and I'm happy that people are realizing that.
Yes.
Honestly, guys, and it makes me so happy that people outside of the podcast are actually also seeing the vision. I'm telling you, I cried at some point this week thinking about how we are reaching places I never thought we would reach anytime soon.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's just, I'm not a loss for words, but it's very beautiful.
Guys, man, y'all are gonna make Tando cry, guys. Stop it, we love it.
Guys, it's very, man. Yeah. No. Anyways, let's get into the business of the day.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you guys, let's start here. Yeah. What is the theme song to your love life as a whole? As from when you started, and let's say from after high school to now, what would you say is the theme song of your love life? Make it accurate. Not what you'd like it to be, what it actually is.
Oh, man.
Shit. Now I have to think about a song.
What's yours?
For me, it's Sister Bettina. It doesn't make sense, but somehow it works. That's pretty much my love life. That's the song.
Explain.
Song, you know. It's a hibiri, you know what I mean? It's a hibiri. It's a hebari, you know, about Libusha Babo. So yeah, that's what was happening. That's just what was happening.
All right. What's yours, Kevin?
Mine, I am Bana.
I'm gonna tell you mine.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'ma sing it. Know how mine goes? To say you got a girl, now you want me, but you got a girl.
All right.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
And it's The Weekend by SZA. Because
yeah.
Literally, I don't know why guys with girlfriends seem to like me, or what is so appealing to me appealing about me, appealing
to you,
to men with girlfriends about me, because honestly they just love me, and you know that girl takes, you know, the week, and I can only have him on the weekend because it's not mine. I don't know, but that's the theme song to my love life, and it's been very accurate from when I left high school to now.
I can't think of a song, but maybe if I describe, maybe you can give me a song.
Okay, describe it.
After high school, the last time I had a full year relationship was in high school. Then afterwards, you know, there was an on and off relationship. I had an on and off again relationship with one of my exes.
Okay.
So if we were to get back together today, it
Yeah.
would be what 2017, 18, 19, would be 6 years old. Yeah, 6 years old. Would be 6 years old. But we've never really dated for a full year.
Yeah.
We just broke up somewhere in between.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna say.
So and then there were other relationships, usually lasted for what? Less than 10 months.
You and I, same WhatsApp group,
You
Machita,
see what I'm
because
saying?
I've only had one relationship that lasted more than a year. Anyways, let us get to a small. I'm gonna ask you guys questions. I'm gonna play a trivia a bit to see if your general knowledge is knowledging. I do think you're smart.
Come on, meet it.
Come to the right place.
Do you think you're smart? Do you think you're smart? Okay, let's start here.
Okay.
Sianda,
Yes,
this
ma'am.
question is for you. What's heavier, a ton of bricks or a ton of feathers?
It has to be a ton of bricks.
Okay, so you're not smart.
What? A ton of bricks, though. What?
And a ton of feathers.
A brick is heavier.
Don't those things weigh the same?
A ton of
bricks and a ton of feathers.
Oh my god.
So you're not smart. Thank you. Kevin, did you know that a frog can jump higher than the Eiffel Tower? Why do you think this is?
Because the tower fell.
No, because the tower can't jump.
Oos.
Those are riddles. Those are riddles, but
we're coming to riddles right now. So I'm going to be asking both of you, right?
Okay.
So, riddle number 1. What belongs to you but is used more by others?
Huh?
What belongs to you but is used more by others?
My time.
Oh.
No. That's not it. That's not it.
That was philosophical.
But that was very...
Yeah, that was deep, right?
Deep, right?
Yo.
Encyclopedias.
Hey, right.
Hey.
Encyclopedia.
What do you
right
think
here.
it is? What do you think it is?
Let's repeat the question.
What belongs to you but is used more by others?
What belongs to you but is used by others? This is a tricky one. Can't you get a clue, Nyana,
Bad
or
at riddles.
a young
Like,
hint, Nyana?
you hear it every day.
Yeah.
You hear it every day. My voice?
Nope. You use your voice. What the hell? Who uses your voice?
Well, I don't know. Like, I'd like to believe,
you
know,
said-
maybe you have a nice voice. Mhlambe, you know how someone is like, ooh, voice. Hopi. Don't know. Maybe there's an advert there. Maybe there's an advert there.
No, guys, it's your name.
Oh. No, it's
simple, man.
That's it, guys.
Riddle number
it's a
two.
mind fuck,
Riddle
that
number
thing.
2.
Well,
A
that's
girl
riddles.
fell off a staircase, right? She
Okay.
wasn't hurt. Why do you think this is?
Well, off the
It's so
staircase.
stupid and so simple.
She wasn't hurt.
Yeah, she wasn't hurt.
Did
She fell off a
did
staircase.
she die?
No.
I don't know.
She hit
What
her
am I
head.
supposed
She
to
hit her
do?
head and died.
Exactly.
Nah.
Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
Nah, it's because she fell off the last one. Like the last step. That's why she never got hurt.
Oh gosh,
I
no,
know.
that is
Yeah,
stupid.
I know. I know.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
okay.
clearly.
Number three. What building has thousands of stories?
No, buildings don't tell stories. Suck on that.
Well, that was a loophole right there. It's not right though.
What?
What building has 1,000 stories?
None, because they can't talk. Come on.
Thousands of stories.
Oh, man.
Thousands of stories. It's a library, guys.
Oos. Come on now. Come on.
I
Oh man, no.
Okay. The last one. I'm light as a feather, yet the strongest man can hold me more than 5 minutes. What am I?
That is your heart.
Yeah.
Something hot.
I am light as a feather, yet the strongest man can't hold me for more than 5 minutes. What am I?
Man, what you got?
Can't hold his pose for too long. I don't know. Can't hold his pose for too long. What we can say?
Urine. No.
No.
You can hold it for hours, my darling.
I can't. Not ours. Hey, but I can. No.
That's breath.
Oos. Damn it, man.
And it's like, oof.
Yeah, I understand. Sit poos.
Okay. Right
That's
on
my
after
thing
this,
now.
we are going to have the
Mashlaka.
bar is so low.
Oh.
Yo.
The bar is so low.
Yo.
So
Man, I didn't think of that. Yeah.
hey, let's start with the submissions before I go with my own. Okay,
Okay.
wait, let's start with you guys.
My bar.
The bar is so low.
All right. So my story
Mhm.
involves me in primary.
That was such a long time ago.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
So we used to have this thing called Entrepreneurs Day.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
whereby we
Do
used
children
to
still have that, by the way?
Nope.
Not sure. I doubt
We
it.
left.
Maybe
left
they
natural
do.
high.
I'm hoping.
It wasn't there.
Shame. No, I don't mean in high school. I mean in primary. Even in high school, I think my last 2 years it wasn't there.
Yeah,
It wasn't
yeah.
there anymore, man.
But yeah, in my primary school it was still there. So anywho, that day sold. Nice thing about it was we kept the money. We
Of
made.
course.
What? Yeah.
Yeah,
We
man.
also kept it.
How
We paid
talk,
like
I mean, no.
we paid I think 60 rand for a stall and then we kept the rest.
Exactly.
Remember
Kept
the
money for
principal
you.
taking the money?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So now what happened? I think that they cleared a proper 5 to 800 around there.
Okay.
Now there was this crush of mine. This crush of mine. Now it's after this
Sky.
thing. I see she's crying.
Okay.
Now me, I'm like, man, Prince Charming. Hopefully I go there to my lady. I'm like, no, what's up? She's telling me
Saving
lost the
damsel in
money,
distress.
it's the money, it lost now.
It
Doesn't know what
lost.
is happening. Now me, being the Romeo I am, I was like, baby girl, relax. Here's my money. Take
What you want?
Take it all the money.
Take all the money.
much
Take
you
all
want?
the monies.
How much you want?
How much you want?
How
I
much
give
money
it
do you
on.
want?
Gave it to her. I gave her the entire money. Luckily, she was like, I know it's fine. You can keep it.
Yeah, luckily.
But yeah, pretty much that was, I believe, the lowest bar of.
Really? Like men's bars are not that low, hey? You guys are the bar. Yeah. When the bar is so low.
What the fudge? Shots fired, like
yeah,
hello.
you guys are the bar. You guys are the low bar.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Let's say you, man.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Now I've been thinking of this, but I don't know. Maybe I forgot. Let's start with you.
With mine.
Yeah.
Oh, mine. Yeah. Let's start with the submissions I got from the people, right? So I'm gonna keep them anonymous, obviously, because I have to support to protect the people's honors and whatnot.
Yes.
Okay. Let's start with the first one. The bar is so low that the bare minimum is somewhat of a luxury. A man opens a door for me and my coochie will throb. Yeah, that's a submission. Okay, the bar is so low. We are settling for situationships with broke guys. I spent money on a man who told me we would date, but he's not ready. Yeah.
Hey! Yeah. 6. Oh,
listen,
man. Okay.
This bar is not even in hell. Nah.
Yeah.
This one is not even in hell. This bar is non-existent.
What?
Listen to this one. I got a married man's name tattooed on my back.
Yeah, that's low.
Yeah.
Can't get lower than that.
No way.
No, it does not. It does not.
Yeah.
That was like how
it finished, kills the people.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
what?
Nah, I'd say.
Sometimes I wonder how. I didn't raise my friends like this, but anyway. Okay,
I mean, I'd
so
say Blandelela.
Here's this one, right? This person, I'm gonna tell you the backstory.
Yeah.
This person's man
Yeah.
said that he was broke and he couldn't get by the man. What?
Mm-mm.
She sends the nigga money.
Yeah.
The nigga takes his side chick out on a date. Yeah. Okay. So this one is another one. The girl was telling me this.
Yeah.
But the guy is so low on the other side, not for her.
Oh,
so she said I cheated on this guy 3 times. And all 3 times he caught me red-handed.
Yeah?
We broke up, but he still sends me money.
No.
Yeah.
It's a pause. No,
Yeah.
No, those aren't pause low, those are labels. I mean, like,
Yeah.
what? Yo, goddamn, what?
Listen to this one. This is also someone telling me about somebody else. Mm-hmm. This person had 9 kids with this person because he promised to marry her. To this day, 9 kids later, they're not married.
Ah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. I did say the tattoo bar was lower than low, but this one...
Yeah,
hey. This one I think, yeah. Okay.
So for every month there's a child.
Exactly.
Man.
Okay, so this one says he always wanted the windows open when we slept together. So now in my head, this guy wants the windows open because he wants the neighbors to hear what's going on.
Goose, man, that's cock.
Right. Okay, here's another one. Almost became a part of his temple at my young age. Same, sis.
Yeah, I think
same.
You spoke about
that. Same. Yeah.
It's
not me though, but same. Okay. Here's another one. I left my grandmother's fridge filled with food, cupboards filled with snacks.
Yeah.
To eat instant porridge for an entire weekend.
What?
Yeah. And that's where the submissions end.
Oh man. Enough.
Now we are talking about me.
I'm a bozer.
Isn't just a game.
I'm a bozer.
Isn't just a game.
Number. Oh yes.
Okay, guys.
Come on with it.
Listen, don't stop me. I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
The bar is so low. He lied about his mother dying to avoid to come and see me, and I continued dating him. The bar is so low. This guy borrowed 200 rand and never paid it back. I was 19 and a student. He was a 26-year-old working as a qualified civil engineer.
What?
The bar is so low that he said that he chickened out of seeing me because he was scared of me. A 26-year-old civil engineer was scared of seeing me, a 19-year-old student.
Excuse that thing.
Yeah.
Excuse.
The bar is so low. He bought me and his girlfriend in the same place. And I still continue seeing him. The bar is so low. He broke up with me, but somehow we kept on doing it. The bar is so low. Then he borrowed money from me, and I gave it to him when it was time to pay it back. He blocked me. The bar is so low. The bar is so low that he quit his job for no good reason. I had no job, but I continued supporting his daughter.
Whoa!
The bar is solo.
Is it still the same guy?
No. This is like I think I'm the third guy now.
Okay.
The bar is solo that I let this guy do me after he beat me. Right?
Whoa.
Wait, let's see. I think I got more. I think you got time for a couple
more.
Fucking dog, yeah.
Yo.
Fuck, dude.
Man, that I got so happy that this guy bought me a bar of chocolate. Guys, I'm not talking that I was just happy. Yeah. I was fucking happy. That's the only thing he ever bought for me, by the way. That I was so happy. The bar is so low. I paid for every date. The bar is so low that I paid for our vacation. What? He did not pay so much as for the food. I paid for everything. Shit. I drove us to the vacation.
Not even cold drink,
Nah.
Nothing.
Yo. The bar is so low. He asked me for an open relationship and I agreed. The bar is so low. He kept me a secret from his side chick.
What?
And he'd bring her around me, by the way.
But he kept you secret.
The bar is so low. This happened recently. He basically called me a whore and told me that I'm crazy. Yeah. And I said, I understand.
Whoa.
At this point, does the bar even exist? I mean, at this point, the bar is a fucking tripping hazard in hell.
Yeah. Because... Yo.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
But anyway, me, I don't like men. Men have traumatized me to the nines, and I just don't like you guys. Because I just don't like
men. Man, Mara, you'll find. You'll find a good one. You see, like me, imagine me in the primary, gave away money. You'll find another me. You'll find another me. It's somewhere. Don't worry. It's just somewhere.
Guys, let me tell you this other time.
Yeah.
When the first time my boss stooped so low.
Yeah.
I think I was about 15 or 16. I was dating this other boy.
Okay. It
was Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Valentine's.
And we met up.
Yeah.
And then, for some good reason, I said he must borrow me his phone. And he was so reluctant. And he didn't want to borrow me his phone. Yeah. And then he ended up giving me his phone.
Okay.
And so I go to the pictures for some good reason. And there was a folder there.
Yeah.
Written my love.
Oh.
I go into the folder.
Yeah.
Guys, like, this was not me. That girl was light-skinned.
Oh.
She was skinny.
Yeah.
Never in my life have I been slender.
Yeah.
Ever.
You're African woman.
Exactly.
You're African woman. Yeah.
Of course. When I asked him, who is this?
Yeah.
Do you know what he said?
What did he say?
He said, it's me.
You lie. What? No.
Let me guess.
Let me guess.
Since you're saying this is the buy solo thing, you said, oh, you believed him, right?
No, I didn't believe him. But I forgave him like.
Mara, you were in love.
5 minutes was a lot, eh?
Mara, it's the love.
Love can make you say, yeah, and I remember.
Yeah. You weren't even there. You weren't even there.
That's when I decided in my life that I'll never go through my significant other's phone again. Ever. And I have never.
Don't do that.
And I have never.
I think Kabama said it best, Don't go through your girl's phone. You're gonna find what you're looking for. He did say, this is why. He did say, don't do it. Don't do it. You find the problems.
I've seen the worst of it, but now I know.
Now manje must be the Galagata. Last number posa. Last number.
No, but now, the other thing is, I can spot bullshit from a mile away.
Yeah.
I can spot it from a mile away.
I think
if
sometimes
you're trying to come at me with rubbish, I can see it. And I'm gonna tell you that this is rubbish.
And the skills won't get them. I think it's sometimes, well, for me, I think that's the silver lining.
How big do you think my mouth is?
In facing these things. Oh. Man. Okay, I see you. Anyway, now. Okay, sorry. Sunday, man. Can't wait now. Man. Anywho, before I was rudely interrupted, as I was saying, these situations, I see a silver lining. Man. Like when you go through such things, you become wiser afterwards. You find it's okay. Must watch out for these red flags. Watch out for this guy. Watch out for that one.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, two-sided coin. You learn that, and now you learn skills to fuck guys over now. But anywho, hopefully, again now, again, don't use those skills on us. Then it's about how it's you, it's a light-skinned guy.
Yeah, that's not you.
It's a Kevin, but it's me.
They're gonna say it's you.
Exactly.
Because these things happen.
Indeed.
Yeah, guys.
I have like a song for this whole segment that we were doing.
All right.
Okay.
I was playing it in the background. I'm not sure if you
Put
guys
him
heard
there.
it.
Put him in.
So does this mean we're going to the music?
Yeah, no, we were about to go back to the music, baby.
Oh, okay.
We there.
We are there already.
We there. We with it.
We've arrived.
Right. So I mean, this is for old heads out there, man. You know,
Alright.
this sounds like a good song to drive, like for long distance drives.
Okay.
Oh, shit, was I close enough to the mic? It's a good song for long distance
Obviously
drives.
not.
And walks 14 Abamatu series.
Yeah.
Also, you know,
Abamatu
long
tourist,
distance
tourist.
walking. Tourist.
No, but this one is nice, man.
Yeah, ask me tourist.
No, I'm telling you, man.
We'll use that.
Ah, you
We'll
guys.
use that.
You're fucking crazy. No, okay, this is for old heads.
Alright.
Ungipotlile
Nkosi
by Soul Brothers.
Ungipokile. Scared ungipokile.
Ah, guys, come on. Okay, Ungipotlile by.
Ungipokile.
My gosh, what the fuck did I do? I can't even say it, man.
Oh man.
Ungipokile.
Ungipokile.
By
Ungipokile.
Soul Brothers.
Let's get it. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
I feel like Lemgo Mrs. Kali said today is Punega heritage special. Yes, we need to do a young heritage.
Yeah.
Mina ngithi nge-heritage special
Nobody
nje
khunyiwe man.
asikhalise nje umakhadi.
Angeke.
No, King Monada.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Who else is from the North Province? That Limpopo Province there by the North.
Not in front.
Yeah, I did. Is it King Monada or is it Monada?
Monada.
Maybe
Monada.
Maybe King Monada. Maybe King Monada. You know.
King
I mean,
Monada.
we're living in the 21st century, you know, like Monada, you know.
Yeah. Do you know what they call a girl who is not vocal?
What?
No Monday.
No Monday. Oh my god.
Did you get it?
No money.
No Monday.
Yeah, no.
You still don't get it?
In Africa, it's Mond or something. No big.
We plot like it's not
A
just
girl that is not vocal during coitus.
no
Monday.
No Monday.
No Monday.
Oh,
You
no
silly.
Monday. Goose.
I guess it's not my Benner's t-shirt only that's blonde.
Wow.
If I did say so myself.
Love it. Umpokelani kodwa. Umpokile.
Umpoka man.
Empoka manje.
Nah.
Alright, let's get into the new releases.
Yeah.
New releases.
What's
What?
going on?
Wait, let me just do this quickly.
The water with some Ajax.
Hey.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
No, do you know what you just looked like?
What?
You see those things that are outside car dealerships? The ones that go.
Oh yeah,
That's what you just look like.
Yeah, that's what I was going for actually.
Oh.
I guess.
Don't like this.
Okay, so that song is from Mick. Oh, look, I wrote Mick Man here. Mick Jenkins' new album, The Patience. It's the
Yeah,
last
listen
song
to
there.
some of it. Very
Yeah.
nice work from Mick Jenkins.
Alright.
It's never disappointed me anyway.
Never.
Yeah.
He's full of punchlines
Yeah.
on this album. It's
Yeah.
crazy,
Is
bro.
he? Is he?
Fucking hell.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. Okay, what were you going for?
For a
there?
minute there, I thought for sure, like, yes, maybe, probably.
I don't know what to say.
I don't know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Presumably.
Okay,
You know?
And then I want to do this quickly.
Hazardously.
What? Hazardously. What is that? Okay,
Cautiously.
So, and then
Easily.
what? And then there's this.
Provocative. Okay.
that trip with me to the beauty supply.
Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful.
Except.
Take a trip with me.
Don't fall for the trap. This is some baby making music right here.
No Name, bro. This is No Name. This is from an album, Sundial.
Oh, this is lovely.
Beauty Supply. You gotta check that out if you're gonna listen to this album, man. My favorite so far.
It's so beautiful. It's like a nice little supply of beauty.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. Check out Sundial by No Name. Young Todd. That's her new album. She dropped it last week, on the 11th of August.
August.
Hey man, I'm full of accents.
Hey, bro, August.
August.
And then
if you like, that's on King again. That's on King.
Did you hear how soft that song was on King? My pena.
Anyway, then there's okay, we're gonna move to Amapiano now.
Okay.
If you are if you are on TikTok that much, you know this. You should be familiar with this. So let me just
fast forward.
Yo, what? Is that you?
Yeah.
What? I wish I knew how to whistle. And I'm like, whistle.
You just know.
Oh, that's what she said.
Anyway, yes, this is Peacock.
Peacock.
Oh my gosh, that sounded bad. Peacock Revisits
Peacock.
by Uncle Waffles. It's from a new album, Solace, ne? No.
Solace.
Oh,
Solace.
Listen to Tando adding that touch like Solace.
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 So Model C.
So the name of the song is Peacock.
Yeah, Peacock.
Peacock.
Revisits.
Peacock.
It's a peacock.
Hey.
Peacock.
Sunday.
Do you know, I remember a couple of months ago,
Sunday.
I was asking my friend if she knows the song Peacock. It's an old song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she said she didn't know it. I think after a couple of people not knowing what to demands later, Uncle Waffles was niggas a peacock.
Would you look at that?
Solace.
You can smell the cock, it's coming, eh? You can smell it, it's right here. It's coming.
That's what I said.
Right?
Oh, boom, bap.
But what did the old one say, man? I just know it's
Same
a
thing.
peacock.
Same
But
thing. Same thing.
Don't call me something Peacock.
Don't call
My
me.
name is Peacock. Hey!
Or they call him by name. My name is
Yeah,
Peacock.
my name is Peacock. Yes. Imagine.
And our parents say they listen to better music than we
Tell
do.
me, you're calling yourself a peacock. What? Where's a peacock?
Right? And then there's another one. A bulldozer. You guys know that one. I'm a bulldozer. I'm
One.
a dasher.
You know what? Never mind. Kevin's dad is right here. I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Anyways, let's get serious now. Okay, I want us to talk about Christians and ancestors, right? And this whole notion that they have that ancestors are demonic. Now, the point here is that Christians don't know their own Bible.
Oh.
Because here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Holy Trinity, right?
Yes.
So it's God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
This is one entity, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain it like this. This is how, when I was having confirmation classes, the man explained it as such.
Yeah.
God was God, who is God the Father, right?
Yeah.
And people were not listening to him as God the Father. Then he thought, you know what? Let me send my son. There was Jesus, right? Jesus is so not God the Father, God the Son. And there was Jesus, right? But still people wasn't listening to God like that. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Then, he gave his only begotten son. But let's not also ignore the fact that Mary was probably like 15. And it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. She was very young though.
Chicken murder.
Hey.
She was very young. And one day Mary comes and tells Joseph that she's pregnant. But they've never done
like who the daddy? I'm not the daddy.
No, the daddy is God. What?
man.
What?
Exactly, like.
I mean, it's like, and then a couple of days later, what's his face? Was it David? Was it David?
I don't know.
Jesus' dad was David, right?
No, it's
No,
Joseph.
Joseph.
Joseph, yes, it was Joseph. So Joseph comes in a couple of days later.
Joseph.
Oh, Mary comes from somewhere.
Yeah.
Joseph says, honey, I baked a cake, right?
Yeah.
And Mary's like, but honey, we don't have an oven. Joseph says, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, bitch. Exactly, bitch.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, but
you got
on
pregnant,
a serious
man.
note, so then there was God. Yeah, then there was God the Son, which was Jesus.
Yeah.
And Jesus died.
Yeah.
Ne?
Yeah.
And then he ascended. Emphasis on ascended into heaven. Then he became the Holy Spirit.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But somehow, ancestors are demonic. Is Jesus not an ancestor?
Yeah.
Ooh, actually.
Yeah, when you think about
He's
it.
not an
think about
ancestor
it.
because the people that believe in him choose not to call him that. When in actual fact,
But that's exactly what he
he
is.
is. Exactly.
And the other time I was talking to my friend's mom, and she's like, I was listening to this other man, and he said, "Nkulunkulu bekathwele." And I'm like, what?
What?
That's so morbid. Why would you say that?
Kulukulu twele.
Why would you say that?
Like what?
And then she's like,
I'm
yeah,
exactly.
Anisho, he killed his son so that he can gain power over people.
What?
Spools.
Oh my
Ga. 10 past 4, baba.
Yay.
10 past 4.
Sianda.
Indlu yawa.
Guys,
Yo.
That was very dark. I'm just like, but you know what? It makes sense if you look at it. Because now let's talk about also how most pastors at this point, like how most churches are just occultic. They're cults. These they tell you that your ancestors are demonic. However, they are practicing some demonic shit on their own. People be traveling. If you can listen, if you can go on YouTube right now and search occultic churches in South Africa, you will hear the story. These people go up there in Africa. There. It's the past that one guy said he went to Togo. The other one was
to do what?
To 12. So that they can bring more people in the church.
And Togo, let me tell you something. I think it's Togo, ne?
Yeah.
They're like the voodoo capital of the world. I don't know if it's Togo, but somewhere there.
Somewhere there.
Between Benin and Togo.
Yeah.
Because
guys, these people are doing such weird things, and you can see how self-delusional these people become when they start going to these churches. Papa said that we can't do this. Papa said that men of God said this. Men of God. It's men of God. Men of God this. Men of God this. Men of God that. You are paying forever. You're paying for these people. Yo, guys.
Can't do nothing with them and their God. I think I saw one time how I think my encounter with how crazy actually the church cult thing is was that scandal apparently of people
people were doing that because also this one guy, they were doing him something like the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, right? Okay. They had these pastors sitting with the panel. Yeah. And I don't understand how this was not on mainstream media enough, because this guy was even talking about how they would holy water.
Yeah.
They would literally wash dead bodies and give people that shit
to drink.
What?
Yeah, you can drink holy water, you can bath with it, you can tell with it. Whatever they tell you to do with that holy water. Exactly. This one guy, Jay Israel. What a good-looking guy. Oh my God. Jay Israel has stopped now. He's coming to confess about everything that's happening and everything that he's been doing.
He's a whistleblower.
And at this shots fired.
We forgot about that.
So he's talking about how every night at 12 he would have to sacrifice a chicken, right?
Yeah,
and he had a little stick. And when he went to go in Twala there, they told him that this is your God, right?
The chicken?
No, not the chicken, the stick they gave him.
Oh,
so okay, little something here. Yeah, so when he makes the sacrifices, he has to pour the blood on that thing, right? Yeah. So this one time, so when he does that, he literally has superpowers, right?
Okay.
He can, when people say that they're seeing animals, they're seeing lions, and they're seeing they're actually seeing demons, right? Yeah. So he could perform miracles when he does those sacrifices. So this one time he had a little PA, right?
Yeah.
So he tells the PA boy to go and wash his car. Okay. He's about to have a service, right?
Yeah.
Big service. It's a huge event. You know, people from all over are there, and the guy goes and washes the car at the car wash.
Yeah.
And then now he's still at the church. Now he's trying to perform miracles and nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. Yeah. He's trying to say, yeah, when you're John from somewhere, and the person's like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
I'm Michael.
No, I'm Michael, dog. So the powers are now not working.
Yeah.
So my guy comes back and he tells Uche Israel, listen, I took your car to the car wash and there was something smelling very bad in your boots.
Yeah.
So I had them take it out. I don't know what the fuck that was. I mean, but I think he knows. This is some evil shit going on.
Yeah.
So now because somebody else saw his God and tempered with his God.
Oh, now.
Now he can't perform miracles anymore. Yeah. Then he met Alf Lakau.
Okay.
Alf Lakau, and I think, who's that guy that was caught for fraud?
Bushiri.
Bushiri.
Yeah.
They taught him how to perform fake miracles.
What?
Yeah. So at some point they had people come to pretend as if they can't walk, or like people on wheelchairs, right?
Yeah.
So in church he was performing all of these miracles and people could not walk again and what. Comes out on a tabloid that this guy, they saw these people on the beach before they went to church. So now he was busted.
Yeah.
No, you're
like
lying.
how we see this guy.
Yeah.
And then now with social media, it's hard to hide. Like how probably saw in the TikTok, they're busy.
Somewhere Pushiri was trying to, between Pushiri and Nomporo, was trying to pretend that they could capture someone's daughter with the Holy Spirit. He takes the iPad and he's pretending as if he's taking a picture, but you see him there opening the gallery and then the picture showed. And people were like, oh, Papa.
Busted.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Then,
so, and people, even after all of this evidence comes out, even with TB Joshua, I was watching a video now.
TB Joshua is dead, right? He's dead?
No.
Isn't he dead?
No, the people died at his church.
Oh, okay.
But I think he also, didn't he die?
No, he's alive.
I know you're not asking
Oh,
me,
maybe
that's
he
for
died.
sure.
No, I think he died actually.
Yeah.
So, someone posted a video about that, like recently, I think 2 days ago, I saw this on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then the people in the comments are like, no, leave TB Joshua alone. He's a man of God. He is so anointed.
Yes.
And he's this and that.
Yes.
Leave him alone.
Child of the God, a man of the God.
Man of God.
Is
Guys,
a
these
man
people, you
of
can't
the
tell them
God.
anything about men of God. You can't tell them
Can't.
anything.
They protect them.
Yeah.
That's they give them money for free.
Right?
They don't
Exactly.
even do that.
Guys, tell me, what sort of Mfundisi needs an entourage of bodyguards?
Exactly.
What sort of?
What the fuck am I gonna
Isn't
do?
it Bazoti, the devil works in mysterious ways?
Nah, fuck that
Another
So it
shit.
can
thing, there's
happen.
a weird rivalry between these pastors.
Yeah.
There's a very weird rivalry. It's like taxi drivers.
Some of them they team up. Some of them team up.
Yeah.
And you know, a common thing that what these guys talk about, because I watched Jay Israel, I watched this other guy, I watched a couple of guys actually with lives like going for like 2 whole hours maybe. The common thing is that all of these pastors have entourages. So wherever they go,
heavy guns, heavily armed guards.
Yeah.
it can be guards, it can just be people, like just an entourage.
Just
they
an
always have an
entourage,
entourage.
anything.
Always have an entourage.
Every time.
What do you need that for, man? You a pastor.
Yeah.
This one he goes to church with his wife, preaches, goes back home. He doesn't need nobody else.
Doesn't have a
Because
problem.
you've got God on your side.
Exactly. Why do you need a gun if you got God? You believe in God.
But you know what? You should go and check on YouTube. Just check Jackie Pamutsi. Jackie Pamutsi. You know Jackie Pamutsi?
Nope.
She's an author, right? She wrote books about the Blesser life, basically.
Oh, shit.
The Blesser culture and the slave culture.
It's like, okay, I have to read it.
Yeah, and about politicians.
Is it from experience?
Hockey club, yeah. She writes from her own experiences. Yeah, I've read the books. You must please read them.
I'm glad she's capitalizing from that.
Yeah, but she got a lot of death threats. She got a lot of, But yeah, anyway, go and search Jackie Pamutse and occultic churches in South Africa. I'm telling you, guys, that those things are so effed up. One of these guys says when he got to Togo, when they got to where he's supposed to actually go and twala, there were a lot of children. Like a lot of children. Now I'm thinking people's children go missing, and he was even talking about how in the like from September, October, November, December, in those months, a lot of children go missing.
Yeah.
Because those children, this is what the guy said. I'm not saying this.
Yeah.
He says that allegedly that they use these children for sacrifices. So it's crazy. Imagine having your child missing and you're looking for your child and you'll never see your child again.
Yeah.
And lately it's crazy. A lot of kids are going missing.
No, you must check the pattern every year from September to December.
Yeah.
So my sacrifices. If you think
pretty much.
Yes, there's a lot of accidents that happen at that during that time of the year. A lot of murders, a lot of weird deaths happen. Yeah.
True that.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Man.
It is crazy.
You know me, I'm a church dropout, so.
Me, I
Makes the
graduated.
two of us. Makes the two of us, man.
And
you see, even me, I'm like, yeah, of course, Joshua. I'm like, okay, what? Joshua Do? I know Joshua Do. I don't know. Keep Joshua. What?
Me, I graduated, guys.
Oh yes.
I remember we used to play Bible. Like I played Bible trivia not so long ago, and I know a lot of the things. So I'm like, me, I graduated from church. If I feel like now that pain is the same thing for years, for my whole life. I'm sorry. Also, I started realizing my church is a bit occultic. But that's a collab.
Yeah.
Guys, not at my church now. At every Anglican church in September, there's something we call a patronal festival.
Okay.
My church is a very small church, relatively small. If I'm comparing it with other Anglican churches, the target market just for that one day, is 100,000 rand.
What?
That's my church. In other churches, it could be more because other churches are bigger.
Definitely.
From us, Nigella. There's groups. There's a group offering. There's a family offering. There's an individual offering. Yeah.
They don't force you guys.
No, we are not forced, Mara. We sort of are. But I'm not there anymore. I haven't been to church in a while.
There's a church here in this hood that forces people to take out more than $50.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I remember us telling us that we can't Nigella with less than 5 rand.
How? Mind if I don't?
No, they said, listen. Even your children, when you give them nigeling money, don't give them less than 5 rand. They literally said that. What? So if you're an adult, you have to maybe you have to pay in notes. They literally told us at my church. They told us that at my church.
What?
And you know me, after my mom passed, very soon I was not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Hey Baba, I'm not about to give you my last money.
How?
I'll give you 2 rand if I have to. You want money more? Give you.
Even 5 up, it's fine. Even 5 up.
Me, most of the times I don't even nigel, hey.
It is money.
Me, I don't. At this point,
exactly.
At this point, I don't nigel. Like when I was going to church, like during my last days at church, I was not nigeling because I'm just like, nah, this makes no sense for me.
Okay. What's the point of nigel?
Okay, the bills of the church have to be paid. We have to keep the lights on. We have to keep our water on, right? The pastor has to be paid. No, this is the rewards of the Lord's work.
Okay.
I
I guess we the blessings.
We have group functions. We have group functions to raise money for the groups. What is done with that money? I don't know. But and let me tell you, my mom was a staunch Christian woman. She was the president of an entire region. Hey, I don't know. But she was doing. Ukel was doing. My mom was a church person. Every church go, every Sunday she has to be there. I remember the weekend she passed.
Yeah.
She wanted to go to church, and I'm like, "Ain't you sick? Sit the fuck down." And that she's getting dressed, and I'm like, okay, but I have to go with her. Yeah. You can't go, darling. She wanted to go for Good Friday. She has never in her entire life missed a service of Good Friday. So my heart was so broken. Maybe she died of heartbreak. Who knows? Guys.
Tando.
Some dark ass shit.
What?
Guys, I like my humor like I like my coffee.
Ooh.
Not Irish, but dark.
Like dark chocolate. Like it dark like chocolate.
Stop it, I like it.
Can we go to the music?
Let's go back to the music.
Alright,
to the music,
up next,
man.
we played this song before, but I think we should play it again.
Okay.
I don't know. What's this song? Feels like by Filala.
He went this bro, man. Feel la 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 la.
But you're gonna listen to this song.
I
And
felt
you're gonna
the
be like,
same way
hey,
when I first heard it.
Hey, pela rang young poker. Right.
Oh, man, chill. What? Young
Hey.
poker.
Hey, let's get it, man.
Let's get it.
Yeah, la 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 la.
Enjoy.
You know what it feels like?
No, but it
Oh,
worked.
is it playing
It
next?
worked.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
That's one of my favorite songs at the moment, actually.
Man, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Me gusta. Okay. Okay, so that was our conversation pit by
Juntoba.
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 October.
I don't know. It's an interesting name, though. The names become more and more ridiculous. But
Love
anyway.
Jane in October.
So okay,
June.
we
June. January, February, March, April, May, June, October.
June Tober.
Yes.
Okay, so
Well,
basically
God.
we had. So should I play the songs back? Okay.
No. Just announce them. Back announce.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. After Filalala, we had Levitate
Yeah.
by Rojo.
Very nice song. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that. Tell you what.
I just
Tell you
discovered.
what.
Tell you what.
Tell you what.
Tell me
You
what.
just discovered what?
Tell you what. I just discovered that he released an album last month.
Ooh.
Rojo.
Umrojo released.
Yeah, Rojo.
How? Hey, how?
Dude,
Umrojo.
I didn't know, bro. So I want to check it
You
out.
like it.
I want to check it out, and then we'll announce it later on. But I won't tell you the name of the album because
Tell you what. Tell you what. Tell you what. Do you believe this? In the state that we are in of not having electricity,
Yes.
electricity minister is defending Eishkom for spending 3 billion a month.
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so
man,
what?
what's
On,
Hosseins?
just
I'm
on diesel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uhosienzo Namukupa has defended Eishkom's 12.4 billion rand diesel spend over the
those
past
guys
4
spend a
months,
lot. And they said it's
Imagine,
nothing.
just
saying
months.
fuel needed to be burnt to protect SA's economy. The irony, my guy.
And
The irony,
they
my
say
guy.
that money is like a fraction.
And he is saying what we are sharing with you is nothing outside of what we had promised.
Wow.
Yeah. And he says we did say that burning diesel is going to become a great cost to the fiscus.
Who agreed?
To the current fiscal year. Okay, since the beginning of April, the power utility has spent 12 billion rand on either burning diesel at its peaking plants or buying electricity generated from independent producers using diesel. It spent 9.2 billion on buying diesel to power its fleet of open cycle gas turbines and 3.2 billion on buying electricity generated by independent producers. The diesel spent was within budget, says Ramokgopa.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's South African name, guys.
South Africa.
Fly in about dogs Cuba.
South
Elanga
Africa.
bona khona ukuthi no kahle kahle. No, but ake ngihlale. With the amount of tax people are paying, there's
Exactly.
tax on flipping everything.
Because well, I think the most highly taxed.
It's possible.
No, not in the
I was
world,
listening
but like in
currently.
Africa, one of the most highly.
I was listening currently ukuthi people who own homes
Yeah.
in I think it's the UK.
Yeah.
Somewhere there in the UK.
Yeah.
They have to pay tax for that particular municipality.
Yeah.
So not only does your salary get taxed,
Yeah.
you also get taxed for having a house.
Yo.
That's crazy.
It's giving
Yeah.
it's giving Louis the 16th era France.
Yeah.
Vibes, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
France.
Because they taxed you for salt and
France.
for baking
France.
Français.
For baking, they must have made a lot of money.
Yeah, they made a lot. If they see smoke coming out of your house, they go, hey, you need to pay money.
You need to pay
my
your
guy."
au revoir.
Au
You need to pay the money.
What's the money?
For
Bread.
baking.
What are you baking? What are you baking?
Baking cake. Oh, more money, s'il vous plaît, more money.
What?
Yeah, guys.
that's
So, like, hey.
Yeah, that's the vibe it's giving.
No matter South Africa really has money. Mina, when I
12.4
saw-
billion in the last 4 months.
when I saw was during the COVID era when apparently 500 billion rands was just a fraction of our GDP.
Dude! My
It
guy.
was that moment I knew ukuthi sinemali la
Guys,
yabo
imali,
la
imali
sinemali South
ningi,
Africa
imali
we've
ningi.
got
Then they were like,
the
it's,
money.
it's just 2%. What was
Dog,
it?
it was- yeah.
They said 2%.
Ama-percent amancane nje. I think it didn't go over 20%.
And then, now you are
Yeah.
looking at this. How many people in this country are still living in poverty? How many people are still dying at the hands of healthcare. Yes, it's free and all of that. It's not really free, but yes, it's free. Mara, how many people are dying at the hands of public healthcare?
It needs to be.
How much money is being spent on things that actually matter? How much money is being spent on rehabilitating women of one of the biggest pandemics we have in this country of GBV? How much is actually spent on people's mental health? How much is spent on fixing roads? How much is spent
We have the railway network that needs to be fixed as well. So there's that too.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And they said it's like 7 billion to fix. That's nothing.
That's nothing.
Apparently, it's nothing.
I mean, if 12 billion is nothing.
So listen, I heard. I don't know how accurate this is.
Yeah.
It's 2 kilometers. Ne, Babayenza is Kontiri.
Yeah.
2 kilometers.
Yeah.
A kilometer is worth
like
2 million, right?
What?
I heard.
2 million.
So
I
a million
heard.
for
500
kilometer.
meters.
For 500 meters.
Sounds
Oh
inflated.
wow, definitely. Definitely is some crazy.
Gune what?
Something is going on in
Something
this.
is
Something
going on. And
Something is
by the
going
way,
on.
guys, did you hear that there's going to be a mind fart. What's it called?
That money that is going to be left, we need to. That is
focus
why.
on the fiscal
That is
policy
well,
and the regulations
you
that
know.
pass the conglomeracy within the fiscal point of diversifying the multitude
That's how they
of
confuse
the
us.
economy
If you go.
That's how they
that goes within.
Okay, now I can't find. But there's going to be. Guys, I sent this to you guys this week.
What's going on? What's going on?
The power's going to be off for a while.
But no, I verified that. Nothing else says.
It's not on mainstream media. I mean, at this point, what else is on mainstream media? And I hope that they can stop that from happening, because if that happens, guys, literally everything is going to be at a standstill.
Yeah, and our economy is gonna.
During this industrial, we are during the fourth industrial revolution, eh?
Well, technically, most countries have surpassed it, even that industrial.
But we are during whatever industrial revolution we are in,
I'll
where
be more
everything literally is on a cellular device.
True that,
and now you are
true
taking
that.
away the power. There's no power in the whole country. There's no network in the whole country.
True that.
There's no
That is
petrol,
true.
because we don't figure petrol station. Like in the case, but we got no case petrol like that. So I don't understand how that works. But anyway,
I think I'm assuming they work through some electrical
pumps,
ish. That's the only thing that would make sense. Like,
it's crazy that a petrol station does not have a generator that needs
Right?
petrol. But you know what? That's for now.
Story for another day.
Story for another day. So if
yeah.
that happens, we are going to be namhla sekake any babies
Yeah.
as a country.
On the country, it's a shukuku.
It's
Definitely
a
is a
chiku.
shukuku. That's the problem we have.
Scary. Now, I want us to talk here about me a couple of years ago.
What happened? Of course.
So when I was younger, right,
Yeah.
I was a bit of a snob.
Ooh,
Not a
alright.
bit, a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
You a snob?
A lot.
I would never say no ways. What? The devil is a liar. Okay, yeah, during the times when she's girl,
During those times,
yeah.
I had no idea of the world that was going, like, of the things that were happening around me.
Yeah.
I used to say, openly proclaim,
Yeah.
that some poor people are lazy,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
I said some though. No, I knew
Yeah,
that
not
some
all of
people,
them,
but
yeah.
I used to say
Yeah.
some. Because I'd look at certain situations such as, you still find people who don't want to work. People who are okay with the 350 and receiving the children's grant from the government.
True that.
I used to say that, and I used to think, when children, maybe in schools in the township, like from government schools, have all of the opportunity to perform well, but they choose not to.
Yes.
But now that I'm older, I literally realized that I was speaking from a place of privilege.
Oh.
It's easy to say something when you don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, when you haven't experienced it.
Because also, my mom was a teacher in a government school.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And I'm going to tell you how I did not have full uniform, right?
Yeah.
Did not have Nigel High's full uniform. And my mom would literally buy uniform for children in her school.
Yeah.
And that thing used to infuriate me so much because I didn't understand why she would do that.
Yeah.
My mom would come back from school and she'd say she's hungry and her is captain. I had to give it to Umdana school or something. And I'd get so angry because I'm like,
why?
You know you take medication. Why are you giving someone else why are you giving someone else is captain Sako?
Yeah.
But now I'm realizing also Guti, I had not to have the full uniform because me when I get home, I'm going to eat.
Yeah.
Ne?
Yeah.
Mang I'm sitting on a couch watching EDSTV. Nine phone ezo charger.
Yeah.
And I can buy at the time, saying that I can buy data every day.
Yeah.
Every day, ngiyeskoleni imali yokukera nesikhaftini.
Yeah.
On a daily basis, I have a warm meal at night. I've never, not once, slept while I was living at home.
Yeah.
Ngiyolala on a bed that is so comfortable. I'm gonna sleep with blankets that are so comfortable and so warm.
Oh.
I'm going to wake up in the morning. Ngizothola amanzi ashisayo.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
And now I'm thinking about a child or to a school in a township. Firstly, let's start here.
Yeah.
Lomdana law predestined not to actually make it. You know why? Because listen, he probably lives in a 2-roomed house, right?
Yeah.
Because RTP, let's be honest. He lives in a 2-roomed house.
Yeah.
He's got about 6 siblings. Uhlala u-auntie, uhlala ugogo, uhlala umama, uhlala ubaba, uhlala umalume, khona lapho, right? Ubuya esikoleni, and what is he supposed to do? He is supposed to make sure that the little ones have eaten. Mela yenzeni ayokaphi inkuni. What mhlawumbe ubuya esikoleni ngo-3 uyokaphi inkuni, uyobasa, mela pheke, mela geza izitsha, mela clean. By the time he's done with all of this, it's probably like 9 ebusuku.
Time to do homework now.
When is he okay, now he's trying to do homework, but
He's
you can't keep
tired.
the lights on to be studying. Basically, you're keeping all the other children up. Ukatele by that time. So now he can't study, he can't do his homework, and he has to go to school. He has to walk to get to school. How long does that child have to walk to get to school?
Mission.
What does that child's shoes look like? What does that child's uniform look like? He gets to school, the teacher's obviously going to shout at him, Aibo, why didn't you do your homework? When you are not studying, you are so lazy. You are doing. What does that do to the child mentally? In what sort of mental state is that child? That they have to still go to school and pass and do all of these things. How is that child supposed to do well in school?
It really is going to be a mission and a half. It's going to be hard.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, because he didn't do so well in school, he can't qualify for a bursary. NSFAS is doing the worst to these children.
What's happening with NSFAS, Bella? I think it's another money issue. I saw there was striking. I think it's president of the SRC. I think was it FH or no TUT?
Yeah, what were they saying?
I just skimmed through it, but when I believe they were protesting on Indaba NSFAS, apparently they would get notifications that the money got in.
Mara, there's no money got in.
Yeah, but there's no money.
Do you know what infuriates me most about this NSFAS thing?
Yeah.
There's this child who got how much? 14 million.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I heard that scandal. Yeah.
40, yeah.
Was it 60?
60. This child got this much money.
Yeah.
How did that child get that much money? Somebody was trying to steal money. And somehow this child got arrested. How the hell did they let that happen?
Welcome to South Africa where you are arrested just for being
Obviously,
innocent.
if I'm getting 60 million in my account, I'm gonna go crazy.
Oh,
Anyazi, angazi ngabamba 95,000 in my hand.
Yeah,
I'm splurging.
I'm going to go crazy, and because angazi ngabamba 95,000, I'm going to buy useless things.
That's
because you are trying to buy things that you have never had before. Like, oh, guys, some things are very sad. Now I was talking about. Let me talk about this child.
Yeah.
This character that I've created.
Yes.
This child now can't get a bursary because it didn't do so well.
Yes.
NSFAS is failing people.
Yes.
So even if, let's say, now he makes it to university and he gets NSFAS, NSFAS is not going to pay for your rent for the first few months because maybe they might. If you live in an NSFAS accredited maybe accommodation.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's talk about the money that you have to pay to get food.
Yeah.
There are shuttles that go to school. Okay, sharp.
Yeah.
You're not eating.
Yeah.
Okay, sharp. maybe you made it to school, or you actually get good results. You have to now go and look for a job to fend for the younger ones in the family.
Yes.
Guys, it's sad what's happening. It is so sad that the apartheid government tried to place black people as far away from big cities as possible to make things so hard to access.
True that.
Because if you take a look at things, you can't walk to
Nigel.
You can't walk to Nigel.
No ways.
You can't walk to Carnival City.
No, what?
No, you can't.
No ways. Exactly.
However, Johnny
Yeah.
can walk to Checkers. We don't have Checkers in the hood. Johnny can walk to Checkers.
I know we've got ShopRite. See us instead of Checkers.
It's not the one.
It's the younger brother.
It's the younger.
the
it's like
brother.
it's like the uncle that
The
you know is
uncle,
a difference.
Yeah.
There's the brother that went to private school and drives a G-Wagon now.
And it means Checkers, it's the uncle.
Yeah,
And then it's ShopRite to Malu.
Malume, exactly. Yeah.
Malume, pretty much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then Checkers is like the cool nephew.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god,
Exactly.
what's this? I don't eat this. That's Checkers.
Exactly.
Johnny can walk to Checkers.
Yeah.
I can walk to YouSave, but what's at YouSave?
Nothing, bro.
I can
Limited
want to.
resources,
Maybe I want
limited.
cilantro. Can I get cilantro at
He late.
YouSave? I can't get herbs.
Okay, no, kamampela yini cilantro ke.
Cilantro is, I think, is a sauce. No, not a
No,
sauce.
it's not a sauce.
It's a something.
It's a
Something. Wow, of course, right? I
It's
thought
a
it was
Mexican-
nothing. Wow,
cilantro,
something. Oh, learn something every day.
Cilantro.
Yeah, that's it. It's something.
Something Mexican.
Cilantro.
Knowledge, eh?
Cilantro is a herb.
It's a herb,
Yeah, it's a herb.
yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, these children already, from when they are born, they're already fucked.
Yeah.
And I realized I was saying all of those things because I was sitting from a place of privilege. If, as a black person, you made it, congratulations, because
Congratulations.
True that.
the chances are slim to none. Chances are very slim to none.
As Ulelo would say, it's a downward spiral. Ngibona comment comment lapho yasho ukuthi yeah.
Big ups.
Ulelo, I see, just commented, it's just a downward spiral, Shem. In South Africa, it's just a downward spiral.
It's
crazy.
not supposed to be like this, yes?
Yeah.
That's the weird. It's funny how every day it just becomes worse.
It really
worse
does.
and
It really
worse.
does. And you know what? There's this girl who called me out. I remember we were having a debate, grade 9, SS class,
Hey,
like
to
a
me.
causa.
Yeah.
And she was busy going at me to saying I can't say all of these things. But
Yeah.
Basile, I was speaking because I had no idea about what these children had to go through. But I totally get it now because, well, I'm older and wiser.
Yes. More the wiser now.
Yeah.
True that. Yeah, it's just crazy, guys. It's crazy.
Anyway, I just wish like we had real leaders, you know, to help us out and just make things easier.
You know what the thing about
with this
corruption is?
moonshine pact, I hope it works out.
Hopefully. I was still like abansing in Moonshine Pact.
Well, it's basically how many parties again? 5? Or was it 4? So I know it's spearheaded by the DA.
Okay.
So yeah, there's the IFP Action SA, there's the VF Plus, and there's this new party headed by this guy Neil De Beer.
I think I saw that on TikTok.
Yeah, that guy is shit. Man. That guy is fuck. Yeah, he's outspoken. I can say that.
Yeah.
And then there's I think there's those parties for now. Let's just mention those parties for now.
Yeah.
So basically, they're just coming together to like at least take the ANC out of power.
Yeah.
While also upholding their own values.
Ramaphosa said he bets. Did he say he bets all of his money?
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, I think he
Bets!
I
Betting in South
yeah.
Africa is going to go back in power.
Yeah.
Are you sure, Pella? Are you sure they know what they're doing?
Yeah, exactly. I think we spoke about this before.
Yeah.
These people know exactly what they're
Yeah,
doing.
they know what they're
Who
doing.
has Uthembele Rosa? Also, Uthembele on the fact that young people don't really vote.
Yeah.
And who's voting? The
That's
old
cool,
people
guys.
who still have so much faith in the ANC.
Aye.
If
True,
my
guys.
mother ever heard me saying that, she would smack me across the face because that's
Yeah.
how much she loves the ANC.
Yes,
And
yes.
Mm-hmm.
No, man.
my mother respected Ramaphosa so much, and I didn't understand. And I kept telling her, that guy is a criminal, man.
It's just a
Yeah,
criminal,
yeah.
and he's hiding it, sir. Hey,
Yeah,
that
so-
guy. You know, you put
Ramaphosa,
put
you know,
Zuma here and put Ramaphosa.
when Ramaphosa came, we thought
things will change.
Things will change. And
he's a businessman.
This is a chance for a better, but no, being a president is just a side hustle.
Pretty much.
I mean, he gets what, 3 million per annum? That's small change. Oh, man.
Yeah, I think Zuma was getting 6 million per annum, I think.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So that's like change. You can't link Ramaphosa. You know Ramaphosa, I'm going to go buy me a Coke and buy yourself something on the side. If I buy a mansion or I notice, it's not going to do anything to him.
This guy buys an actual Coke factory, not like Coca-Cola.
Not like Coca-Cola. I'm just going to go and buy an entire
Coke. He buys the entire Coca-Cola. He owns it.
The McDonald's.
The whole South Africa. Shut the front door, you
guys. McDonald's is owned by him.
Ramaphosa is, guys. I cannot begin to explain how much this guy is a baller.
This guy's a baller, man. Last time I checked, his net worth was $400 something million.
What?
Let's check. Check.
It's crazy,
Yeah, but yeah, man, that guy is rich, but he's a criminal. You put Zuma, and you put Ramaphosa. Ramaphosa is worse, and he's not even showing
as of 2018.
Yeah.
His net worth was $450 million.
Boom.
So that's 6.4 billion rands.
Oh.
Guys, I would love to marry Dangote's son. Imagine Tandoletsu Dangote. Richest man in Africa.
Yeah.
If I marry his son, then he says, stay away from my son.
Oh, yeah.
How much is stay away from my son? The money he's going to give me to stay away from his son is enough for me to create some generational wealth that I cannot even explain.
Here's $20. Leave my son.
Here's $20 million. Leave my son alone.
And then it's and your younger son too. So guys, so how much will that be?
Leave my son alone though.
So guys, I just want to ask a question.
Yes.
What's happening? What's the lowdown or the latest on that Julius Malema Ndaba?
With Elon Musk.
No. What did Elon do now?
They were beefing.
What?
Actually,
they were beefing on Twitter. Yeah.
You lie. Why?
Elon, he was
on X.
Yeah, on X.
X.
Nah, but it will forever be Twitter.
But for reference,
Solve.
You must advertise it like that.
Yeah.
Probably that's what he was going for.
Yeah. Probably.
So it was in response to that whole thing where Julius Malema was singing that song of Kill the Boa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Keep it up. Bumba. That song sucks. Yeah?
Of course you think that.
Oh, come on, man.
So, but what's happening, Bella? What's going on now?
So, I don't know what Elon said. The people were like this. Yeah, wait now. What?
No, I think I remember. I think he mentioned something about Julius was inciting a genocide.
Yeah, a genocide on the white farmers.
On white farmers.
But I understand where that song comes from. Because I was listening to the reasoning behind that.
Yeah. What did he say?
Yeah.
He said it's a revolutionary song that was started by Peter Mokaba.
Okay.
It was a revolutionary song.
Yes.
So it was basically saying kill the system, right?
Yeah.
The system was.
Yeah, guys, it's just it's the same thing that Trevor Noah said. This guy is smart. Net, it's the deliver.
Yeah.
And the manner of approach.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, look at what
a good friend of mine also said.
Exactly. Look at what he did with that national shutdown thing. I think that was one of the most brilliant moves we've seen from Julius
we didn't see
in a long time
for 5 days.
Exactly, because I think what he highlighted on wasn't the national shutdown itself, with shutting down Internet and things, but actually showing us South Africa, or particularly the Department of Justice or SAPS, has a resource.
They do.
Crime
but they don't do it. They don't actually do it.
Yeah, but they don't do that.
We had
drones.
South African Defense Force deployed Emalokishin.
Yes.
Tell me how crazy that is.
Yes.
But when you look for your car, you can't prevent hijackings from happening.
That's the weird
thing.
Bruh.
If they break in my house, I'm never gonna I'm never gonna get that justice. If I get raped, I'm never gonna get that justice.
That we saw as the things that I saw on Twitter, they had a screen that was like street views.
Guys.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how.
Wow, we have this.
During that whole time where there was that whole civil unrest, there was a funeral, Ekai, and my dad's sister had passed.
Okay.
So being said to him, you literally had police go house to house checking for his intizlutiwe.
But nambe bathola kanjani ukuthi iziluthiwe ke?
Imagine you just
Bayapimpana ngisho.
Oh! Ah, mara.
Bayapimpana.
Eish.
So,
Ngoba uthatha iflower yokugcina and bengikunyayithatha lempopo. Now I'm tell the police.
Also what Julius had highlighted about the civil unrest. I'm not for the civil unrest and the looting and all of that because that's just setting us back a whole lot more.
It's just like
it's
with
the
way
fact that that's how you see that South Africans are actually suffering so much, guys. So much. Because the reason why the looting happened was not the reason why people actually went to go and loot.
True that.
People are hungry, guys. People are unemployed. People
saw the chance to do that.
The system is failing people, and it's failing the people, and people saw that they have to take shit into their own hands. It's crazy.
That was the crazy thing where they just showed that's what it showed.
Oh, guys, but it didn't fix anything. It actually made matters worse. But also, speaking of the looting, hey, there's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
You sure it happened while Zuma was
Zuma
keep a number loot.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
I think
some people are suspecting Duduzani.
Guys, like, what? Duduzani? No way.
Duduzani.
There's a lot of people that are suspects in this. Now, Loban, this other guy.
But guys, it's too much of a coincidence.
You see, Mackenzie.
The
first time I knew him actually was after he changed his voice because they were accusing him of sending out a voice note. And then he changed his voice. We could tell that this guy is doing his voice that is not him. Like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why are you doing that? Also,
guys, there's a lot going on in this country that we don't know about. You know they say ignorance is bliss, ne? But it's only bliss when you're speaking from a place of privilege.
Oh, yeah.
Come back to that once again.
Yeah, we go back to that again.
It's only bliss when you come from a place of privilege. There are people who are going through nonsense out here, guys. And they are going, people, Basheli. There's a guy, while I was living in Bram, I think one of my friends bumped into him. This guy, Wakipa Ama qualifications, Wakushalestratin.
Wakipa pet?
Yeah.
No.
Shalestratin, homeless. With all of his qualifications.
Oh. Yeah.
So who sets up this system that takes us to school, but however it does not work for us? We are taught that the only key to success for the black child is through education. But let me tell you, other races, not gonna say a specific race, but other races, they teach their children business. Look at white people, they're farmers. Where does that business stay? People need to eat, obviously.
Exactly.
Look at Indian people. Their children go and work at their car dealerships. Going to Chotia Motor Spares. You know what I mean? The Jewish people, the Jewish community. My neighbor's child will not go to a public school when I have the money to take my neighbor's child to a private school. What happens?
They uplift each other.
Yes, they uplift each other. If my neighbor's business is struggling, I'll make sure that my neighbor's business does not struggle. This is just my neighbor. This is someone I'm not related to. What happens in our townships? What is happening in our townships? Let me not say a township. What is happening in your family right now? Who cares who's doing what? Because I want to be better than everyone.
I'm not the one who pulls up in a rover.
I want to be the one who pulls up in a rover. I want to be the one you want to be the front man of the family. You want to say, do you know what I mean?
And then it's you that drives Lama Rolls Royce, Lama Range Rover. Now I'm angry because you are driving them. Why are you driving them?
And the thing is, what I'm doing is, 200. Or the most expensive alcohol, but I'm not gonna tell you how I make my money. I'm not gonna try and show you a way how to make money. Because as Bambisananga, guys, that's where the problem starts. And this is how they actually made us fight each other.
that. As Usiza from War of the Planet of the Apes says, when 1 week together strong. So pretty much, Caesar said it best. When we together,
took it divide and conquer.
Yeah, we too divided. Yeah, it's too much division.
The Gauteng little, is it a coat of arms? Can I call it a coat of arms?
It should be coat of arms.
It says unity in diversity.
Yes.
That's
South African one. Yeah.
Oh yes. The Gauteng one says something.
Yeah.
We gotta learn that.
Yeah.
Guys, we have to be patriots, okay? And learn that.
But
shit.
yes, the Gauteng also says something.
Language,
Let me see. Gauteng. When I say Gauteng coat of arms.
Yeah, it probably does say something. It should
but it also has something that's...
Yeah. Something about diversity.
It has 2 guys shaking hands, right?
No, it says unity in diversity. Sorry, excuse me.
Wow, goddamn.
I was not sleeping in class.
What? Shut the front
It says it in
door.
English.
Yes, it says it in English. Let's see. South Africa.
Why did we have to say
That's
this right
creative.
there? On the
Where?
number plate.
I mean, oh my god, guys.
Okay, listen.
Eating blonde.
For our viewers out there, I'm just giving you all a heads up. We have my dad and his friends. They're watching soccer. So if you hear something in the background, just know it's that. Anyway, back to what we were talking about.
Yes, right back to it. Konja usasibhekela lapho we still doing some research. Unity in diversity.
Yeah, but it doesn't say it in English. It says it in.
I think
what's
in
that?
Khoisan. Is it not Khoisan? I don't know. Is it Khoisan?
It's a language like specific.
Is it?
Name, there's
Yeah,
a name
it's the Khoi language.
Yeah, it's a Khoi language. One of
the Khoi language. Wait, so the Khoisan people have more than one language?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, it means diverse people unite.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's very creative.
Yeah. And do you know what the thing is, ne?
Yeah.
Is the fact that these people were the first people in South Africa, but their language is not recognized as an official language.
Yeah,
that's skak, guys.
That's sad. But they're the native original.
Yes, they
South
are
African.
the natives of.
Original
No, because you can even see the way our traditional clothes are. Look at Tswanas, guys.
Yeah.
Tswanas dress exactly how those people.
Yeah,
dress.
not that different.
Yeah, they
it's why
very similar. Very similar.
Like these guys.
I think even just the fact that the Lamangoni language have a click in them, I think has that influence.
I think they're Ngunis as well. Can we
I don't
group
know.
them with Ngunis because it's the clicks and the what we can't. Ngunis is in Ndebele, Xhosa, Zulu, Swati.
Swati, yeah. And no, you said Ndebele, yeah. I think Tsonga as well.
Tonga.
No, Tonga has its own group. So
But it sounds like Zulu so much.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's actually unity in diversity. The language is Eishkom.
Eishkom.
Yeah.
Okay. Learn something every day. That's how we do it at About Melody Podcast.
Exactly.
Back to that native talk.
Yeah.
I always say, if someone were to say everyone must go back to where they come from, like every South African, go back to where you come from.
Nobody would be here.
Yeah, we would only have maybe the Khoisan.
I know myself. I'd be in Botswana.
Okay.
We'd all be in Central Africa because that's where we come from. White people would be back in Europe.
I heard a girl
Indians
from
would be
I
back
think
in
Namibia. She was speaking this other language, guys. It sounded Sotho. Like it was a mixture of Zulu and Sotho. I could hear everything she was saying.
Man,
I could
that's
hear everything she was saying. It was so beautiful.
I think I've heard that language before. I'm just not sure what it's called. I think there's a name.
I remember. I saw the name, but I forgot.
Yeah. Wait, could that be Isfanagalo? What is Isfanagalo?
Isfanagalo is.
And it just sounds so nice. I'm like Isfanagalo.
It's a
what
language.
is that?
Remember back when coal mines and stuff were booming? Like when
language I say mine.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
basically, it was like black
It's
people
fun
coming
what?
from everywhere.
It's
Like
Fanagaloku.
Kalaki.
Yeah.
black people coming from Natal, Sotho people from Basutoland.
Oh, okay.
So coming together, they needed a language to intercommunicate with each other. So
Oh.
they mixed their languages.
I like that.
So, mina lo faka lana lo what. I don't know how to speak
Mina
it.
faka lona la mina na lena.
Yeah.
It
Oh, is
sounds
that-
so interesting though.
Because they didn't know,
Oh,
obviously,
man.
you could tell that they didn't know English. None of them, not all
Yeah.
of them knew English.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you know
yeah.
now, today, I can speak with, I can what is it called? I can-
Intercommunicate.
Yeah, intercommunicate
Yes.
with a vendor person using English.
Yeah.
Because I can't speak vendor. I can understand it a little bit, but I can't
Yeah.
speak it.
Yeah,
So
hey.
I'll be like, oh yeah, I come from Johannesburg.
Donet.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I come from
Donet.
Toronto.
I know that. Donet.
Yeah, well.
That means I'm tired.
Oh yeah.
I know Masripo. I know.
Masripo. What does it mean?
lies, I think. Yeah.
No.
Inui means way now.
I know that the BH makes a B. The VH makes a B. VH makes like it's Mubango.
Mubango.
Not
Really?
Mubango, yeah. VH makes B.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
VH makes V and then
V-
VH makes
VH
B.
makes B. The
Oh,
bird
okay.
sound.
And what does VH do?
I don't
You
know.
You know what breaks my heart is that South Africa just 10 years ago we were the we had the highest GDP in Africa. Today we are like the third richest country in
Yeah,
Africa.
is it Nigeria or Botswana first?
No,
Should be
Nigeria,
Nigeria.
and then there's Egypt. Egypt has been
Of
booming.
course,
Egypt
of
has been
course.
booming.
It goes without saying, guys. Middle Easterns. Let me tell you something about it, because they're up there somewhere. Not just they're in Africa, but they are.
Yeah, there.
Oh. Ooh.
Come on with it.
Do you know it makes sense that people from the Bible were actually Middle Eastern?
What? Oh yeah.
Yes,
It
yes,
makes
yes,
sense
it
because
does,
listen,
it
people
does.
came from Egypt.
Yes.
What do people in Egypt look like? What do they sound like?
Now, Yabana Lapo, technically, or Mangis were historically, Egyptians had a bit of a darker pigment than us, or than Lama Egyptians or
Yeah,
mine.
Lawa Waman.
Used to be a lot
So
darker.
they look like this. But
Yeah, pretty
apparently
much like
this
that.
is the original. Because
yes,
from what
yes.
the Bible is telling,
Yeah.
all life came from South Africa. From not
Africa.
from Africa.
Actually,
From
yeah,
Al
you're
From
right.
Africa.
You're right.
But in a way,
Africa.
because
we have the cradle
the cradle of humankind
Yeah.
right
So
here.
yeah, you're right. Actually, you're not entirely
Where
wrong.
is
And I think there's the oldest calendar here in South Africa. We've got the oldest calendar.
Yeah,
So
I
I think
think
in Adam's calendar or Adam's something.
exactly. And then what did they do? They bought the Gregorian calendar, and then Ethiopia was like, nah, thanks. We'll stick to our own.
Yeah, they're still in
yes.
what year are they on now?
2012?
2012. Yeah.
Ah, no, I think 2014 by
2014.
now. Was it? I think maybe 2014, man.
Um,
Or is it 20? Well, it
Let
should
me
be
see,
somewhere there.
what year
Somewhere
is
there.
it?
Not sure.
We need
Just
a
yeah,
researcher,
investigate
guys.
there.
Yeah, we need a fact checker.
No, we can't call it that.
No, like
yeah.
I'm just like
Yeah.
for reference.
Yeah, exactly.
But you look at Egyptians. They're darker than most Arabians, man.
Yeah.
Originally, well, I think even
they're
even the
darker,
name
even today.
Egypt, Konji was called
Kemet.
Kemet.
Kemet, yeah.
I went a Kemet.
Kemet.
No, they are
Kemet,
they are
Kemet,
7 years
Kemet.
behind. So it's
Kemet.
2014.
2014.
They are, yeah, they
7 years.
2014.
I was
No. It says
right.
this was 2022. So it's 2015.
2015.
Yeah.
Yo.
Ish. But you are close. You are close. That
Yeah,
means you did your
close.
research because that's what it says on
yeah,
Googling.
Yeah. Close,
Anyway,
close,
they are
close.
behind us.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, let's get back to the music before we say adios, muchachos.
Muchachos.
Oh, what do we got? What do we
We
got?
are
What do we
gonna
got?
playing Let's see what we're gonna play. Let's see. What is on my playlist these days? What is
Orange, Nina Lapo, Emakaya, or to all you listeners, to our beautiful audience, if there's a song you'd like to dedicate someone since Sunday, you want to dedicate a song.
Oh yeah, it is.
Or just want to request a song, hit us up, man. You know we got you.
On the comment.
Tell us
has
what
a
you
comment,
want.
comment.
Tell
Can
us
someone
what you
please,
want. Got you. Oh, so yeah, we've got a not a comment rather than a remark from Ulelo. When we were talking about Egypt, she was agreeing with me actually, saying that Egyptians back in the day looked exactly like us, nearly black. So yeah.
Yeah. So now, thank you for that comment, by the way. So now, how did it come to a point where we were sold white Jesus, guys? White Jesus.
It's
how the hell?
We didn't know Jesus until the Europeans came.
Exactly.
History is written by the victors, so
yeah.
at the end of the day,
history,
yeah.
People came with guns and convinced us. Never mind, we're not getting into that right now. So right now, I've been listening to Bars into Captions. It's a song by Quavo and Takeoff. Rest in peace, man.
Takeoff took off.
Rest in peace, man.
R.I.P. the nigga, man.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to the realest Takeoff.
Gotta take all this shit, nigga. We're about to take off right now, nigga.
No, it is, man.
You know that guy, man?
That took off.
That take off. That guy done took off. He took off. Yeah.
These them boys from Atlanta, ain't it? Them boys from Atlanta bringing the heat. God damn it.
From the ATL.
God damn it.
He from Atlanta.
They bringing the heat, god damn it.
God damn it.
Yo, guys, so before we went to the music, we had another remark from Lelo. She was just asking for us to do some research on the Nubians. So let's see what they have for us.
Do you know what's funny?
Nubians,
Do you know what's funny?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Wow. So this guys here, we're talking about serious things here. We're talking about real things. Talking about Africa here. It's busy here thinking it's a laughable
matter. Talking about serious stuff.
Exactly.
Talking about the serious thing.
Hey.
Alright, so guys, so I'm seeing here on Wikipedia. Wikipedia's just giving me a lot of info. But I'll just try and summarize it.
Just say facts about Nubians.
Okay, so just a young description. Apparently, Nubians are a Nilo-Saharan ethnic group. Indigenous Nilo. Yes, Nilo. My apologies. The Nilo-Saharan ethnic group, indigenous to the region, which is now northern Sudan and southern Egypt.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm guessing they're from the Nile River practically, and they are believed to be one of the earliest cradles of civilization. Oh, okay.
Civilization.
Yes, the civilization, quite civilized, So, yeah, boy, civilization is Africa. That's how we learn. Oh, yeah. Stop it, I like it, you guys. Stop it. So, yeah, but it turns out they just intermarried with members of other ethnic groups, especially Arabs. They intermarried a lot with Arabian people. I'm assuming Persian back at the time.
Yeah.
And but the main language was the Nubian languages. I'm guessing that's the mother tongue, with other northeastern Sudanic languages and Arabic as a second language.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the first language? As we continue, the first one, it was... Okay, the Nubian languages was the mother tongue.
Oh, no.
Then Northern Eastern Sudanic languages. Doesn't specify which ones exactly,
I'm
just...
guessing the Xhosas and the...
yeah, pretty much. Continues going down and... Alright, so parts of Nubia, particularly Lower Nubia, were at times a part of ancient Pharaohic Egypt, and at other times a rival state representing parts of Meroe. My apologies if I pronounced that incorrectly, but in parts of Meroe and the Kingdom of Kush. I knew you'd like that. I knew you guys would like that.
No, not the Kingdom of
you
Kush.
Guys.
I'm no stoner.
What?
I am hard, but I'm no stoner.
Hold on. You are what?
I'm hard, but I ain't no stoner.
Oh, I see you.
You are what?
I see you.
AKA.
I see you.
You are what?
Huh?
You are what?
I'm hard. Oh, fucking hell.
The last guns.
Fuck, I walked right into that one.
Okay, in conclusion about the Nubians, today, Nubians in Egypt primarily live in southern Egypt.
South Egypt.
English is running away, guys. My apologies. It's Sunday. How? So yeah, apparently today in the Nubians are in Egypt, in southern Egypt rather, especially in Ombo, and Nasser Al Nuba. Yeah, okay. Hey, my word, these names. Okay. So yeah, apparently they're in Como Omdo and Nasser Al Nuba, which I believe is north of Aswan. Okay, and in parts of Cairo as well. So yeah, pretty much the Nubians are found predominantly in southern Egypt. I'm assuming Egypt, Sudan.
But I think I saw a stat there that said there's like 30 million of them in Sudan.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fine.
And there's like 99,000 or to 3,000 to 300.
Do you know what's the best way to peel a banana?
Upside down.
I thought you guys would get the TikTok thingy. It's a sound on TikTok.
What does it say?
It says exactly that.
Ha 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 ha. What?
Anywho. So yeah. So that was just a little description about the Nubians. So King is to have to speak louder. So hopefully this is more audible. I'll pay like yes, and I'm getting saying bedroom voice. That's what I get. It's that low pitch voice. That's what I get.
Okay, guys, before we go on out of here, there's something that I want to ask from you guys, especially because you are men. We as women never talk hard enough about how evil a man becomes when they don't want you anymore. There's a request. Sorry.
Oh, gone.
Okay, it's gone. How evil men become when they don't want you anymore. Yo, guys,
Yo.
We don't talk much enough about that, and I just want to know from you guys, why does that happen? Why do you have to evil? Why don't you just let them want to go?
Dude, as I've been, and as it's been so man. I don't wanna be a saint or anything. I'm not gonna say men are saints. We
No, you're not.
We do this.
Why? Why don't you just let her go?
And it's when you do that the girl wants you more.
And it's true because I know that this is not. I'm joking. Yeah, run away. Me. Me at the first sign of trouble, I'm out because I don't have time to play these things. I'm begging next. Well, at first I used to.
I've done this before. I think I told you guys earlier this week at the group chat. On the group chats. The positions. On the group chats, I told you guys about what I did.
You are busy with other positions. How would you know other positions?
Wow. Anyway.
Anywho.
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah.
So I found someone new.
I wish I knew.
And then now I'm like, okay, now I want to be serious with this person. I want to start posting her.
Yeah.
But now I can't do that with this person in my life.
It's tricky now.
Yeah, this is what I'm getting to. I'm getting to that. So now I tell her, I found some. And then I post this girl after saying that. It's like, yo, and I'm like, Nyambonge. She was like, yo, okay.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, I think about that. I feel bad, man.
That is savage. Yo.
That happened 7 years ago, man.
Do you know what I tell a guy when they start thinking that they're special? The only I tell you, Guti Mina, you're supposed to ice packets and do two lemon bread. So born. Now, recently, not recently, but this was this year, I told this guy the same thing. I'm jealous. I'm supposed to ice packets. And I did that.
Ice packets? With what?
Post ice packets. You know my finances. You know your finances.
Yeah.
So post the ice packets. And it took him so long to be able to ask me. Because there was even a corona in the ice packet. I hate the taste of corona.
But
took a while. It took a while to ask me.
What the fuck? Ice packet.
Sorry?
Yo, must beware of the corona in the ice packet. Yeah. Must beware. What the fuck?
Tell me, I'm gonna post inside your dream car, and you must tell me who the hell you are.
Let me tell you, dog. That shit is the evilest thing a girl can do to you, man. Because notice, niggas, we weak, man. Let's be
very,
honest.
very, very, very.
So we can
very,
cheat.
very.
One of my friends,
but you do that shit,
and it will hurt a lot.
Die.
One of my friends had
100
that
times
happen.
more.
You know, this guy was busy cheating, and he was busy being an asshole, for the lack of a better word.
Yeah.
You know what she did? She dated his FX mentor.
Yo.
So I'm gonna date the guy that you wanna be. The guy that you see when you open your Instagram on your feed, that's the guy I'm gonna date. The guy who has all of the cars that you want. The guy that you aspire to be. The guy whose motivational posts you always post in the morning. That's exactly what I'm gonna date. Because Ashina Papa, this is not your father's
now,
Saba.
because it is August, let's give that lady a buzz, hey? Let's give her her props. Let's give her props. Like, wow.
Because
That's some crazy ass shit.
That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy.
Guys, men are evil. Me, I'm gonna show you who Ashina Papa.
But manje, now the question is, do you all believe ukuthi, but it has to come from somewhere. I mean, it can't be njengoba nisho ukuthi guys akhohlakele.
Yes.
It can't come from somewhere. So where do you all think it could come from? Angayenzwa yini ke njengoba nikhohlakele kumntana bani?
It's you know this. I feel like this is something that comes pre-installed in every man. Men are just. Do you know when there's a time in a relationship where the guy starts thinking he's better than you, and you know who's in superstar ngawe, and it starts angakunaki, and then he comes and does one thing, and then I'm sure you keep on nagging him, good type of your attention, your time, wara. Then I stopped doing all of that. Then what do you think? You think she stopped nagging me? Things are good now. But during that time, what am I doing?
That's when you need
to
That's where the danger is.
And I am cooking another fire there in the meantime. Bese ngizokulahla la kumnandi khona. And you think you're gonna think lo muntu lo ungilahle bese right? No, that's not right. You were mistreating me this whole time, and I got tired of having to remind you the whole time how to treat me like who the fuck I am. I reminded myself who the fuck I am. Then I left you. Then I leave you for a better guy.
Oh. That's
because
crazy.
You think this is your mother's house. This is not your mother's house, this.
Bad and bougie. Be bad and bougie.
Hey, you think this is... nahana hore mo ke mo ga papa mo. Awa.
O nagana nya ka o dia eng. Kamoki awa.
Hi, anyway guys, it's time for us to say adios muchachos. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Thank you for joining in the live, to those who joined into the live. Thank you for your continuous support, guys. And as I said at the beginning of the show, the podcast continues to grow, and it's absolutely beautiful. And obviously, it cannot grow without you guys, our supporters. Thank you so much, guys. How about a round of applause?
So to you guys, now, boy, round of applause.
Oh.
They deserve that. They deserve that because wow, right? They've been amazing. They've been with us throughout the journey.
Yeah, man.
It's been real. So before Spashia, what's yours? Word of the week?
Word of the week. Yes.
Word of the week.
Yes.
What is the word of the week?
Okay, mine is: no matter how fat you are, no matter how skinny you are, no matter how tall, no matter how short, no matter how rich, no matter how poor, at the end of the day, it is night. Thank you.
Oh.
Right. I thought she was gonna say so far so okay.
Right, that's going to die. Everybody dies now. We all go. That's
Can I continue?
crazy.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, now my word of the week is, guys, if we are born with our phone, don't be mean. Just let her go. Because this whole thing where Mtanabantu has to sleep at night asking herself what she did wrong and asking herself where she lags. You don't lag anyway, by the way, baby girl.
Yeah.
You don't lag anyway.
Yeah.
You don't lag anyway. You are that girl. Fix your crown, and you don't need that boy. He was not there when you were born, and he's definitely gonna not be there when you die. So, you know what? Know who the fuck you are. Recognize that shit. You are that girl. Thank you. And men, and to the men, do better.
Oh man, I was expecting Nati, a nice young Pomyana, young haiku at least.
Do better, honestly, do better. You guys treat women like you don't have mothers, like you don't have sisters, like you don't have cousins, like you're not gonna have daughters. Guys, do better.
With regards to that, you do that to a girl, they get bored. I have experience with this.
You do what?
You treat a girl like
they don't want. Just sometimes vele yini yazinanithanda.
Sometimes he's here's another advice I have in terms of relationships, man.
Yeah.
Guys, don't tie your consistency in a relationship to your feelings, or don't tie the things that you do for someone to your feelings, because that now when you tie yourself to the consistency, you can hold yourself accountable for the things that you don't do. Because now if I'm tying everything to my feelings, imagine you are used to buying me flowers. Maybe every Monday I get flowers.
Yeah.
Now you are mad at me. If you are mad at me, you're gonna buy me flowers.
You're
not. You're not.
Yeah.
So when you're gonna love someone, there will be times where that person is not your favorite person. There's gonna be times where you feel like you don't like them. But don't forget to keep the consistency growing, because you don't want to lose that person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Louder for the people at the back. Yeah, uhlabe esikhonkosini.
I have a friend that speaks like that.
Which Kasi doesn't have people who speak like that?
Of course.
My word of the day,
shoot my Joti ninja Miki.
Speaking Ntwana kushuma mina ngithi Ntwana.
Just keep up on my word.
Shuma ngithi be you. Be kind, be grand. Abo model sport. Keep on pushing,
Alrighty.
Yeah, keep on pushing. Go,
let's switch up. Keep on pushing,
just jog, just keep at your best shape and all that, gym and all that. Kicks in.
Every day you must poo.
Take a fucking pump.
Not every day you must poo.
Okay, that's not random. Not at all. That's not random. How? From about to Friday just said do better, dogs. They said do better.
No, but that's actually doing better. You must poo every
talking
day.
About paying taxes.
Take a shit every day so that you don't be
you
full
must
of
pay
shit.
your tax.
So your taxes too.
So you must always take a shit so you don't be a shit to people.
Yes.
Also, guys, this is another very important word of the day.
Yeah.
Go to the IEC website and register to vote.
Yeah.
Fucking change.
Right.
Actually, manje vele ke yoke word of the day week yethu. Yakho stromino.
Mina njaya shoot manje ju. Angna word of the day more rather than Igwijo for the week. Igwijo for the week. Other than a word. I'd like to recommend a Igwijo for the week. Whenever Zbabombu this week, just think of Pambiling a war.
Huh?
Just think of Pambi. You guys don't know that Gwija?
No. Sing it for us, please.
I know that. You.
Nina.
It's so crazy how Gwija is getting tied with rugby now.
Right? Yeah. I think it's because of that MTN thing, the Gwicho challenge. Yeah. I saw it on TikTok. It was by some guys, HTS Louis Bota.
Also, I think it's because of
the general.
The schools in.
Yeah.
Running again.
Yes, my angel. Yes, my angel.
No, also because of the schools in the coastal provinces, like the coastal provinces.
Oh yeah.
They sing a lot of Gwijos during their sports. What? Yeah. Oh. They literally have choirs for Gwijo.
The white people they are also getting in on that.
Yeah.
I dig that. Yo, you're on. Keep on doing it, buddy.
Okay, what did you say your word of the week was again now?
Mina.
Mina, not the word, but the Gwijo. I found it. On your mic, just please pause it and then you
can actually
not just put it on the mic.
Let's try and put it on the mic.
Let me start it over.
Oh, the school's name is very important.
Ngathi ngisho voice yakho nje lana wena.
No, I'm not.
What are we fighting for?
No, just anything. Whenever shit is bad, just think of this. Continue, soldier on.
Sorry, what?
So yeah, guys, that's my word of the day. Word of the week, rather. So yeah, pambiling a war, guys. Anything that's happening, we susendleleni, we shentise, pambiling a war, y'all. Yeah.
Once again, thank you so much for the continued support and the love, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
The viewers, man, you guys are wonderful. Okay? Beautiful.
You guys, beautiful people.
No.
I'm sorry.
Correct.
I meant to give you flowers.
So guys, it's time for us to get on out of here and say adios, muchachos. We will see you again next week on the same day. I can't say same time, but at the same place.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Well, we can say same time. Technically, somewhere in the world, we will be at that time.
So somewhere. You know what? Receiving that, we are gonna go international if we're not already.
International.
Yes.
Okay, guys, let's just say goodbye again. Once again, paying our respects to the homie Takeoff. We're gonna play Narcos by the Migos, by the way.
By the Migos.
Bye, guys. Until next time.
Peace out, nigga.
Hadiwele.